Guys, so this video is honoring our roots and what brought us all together. The blendery. Now, Jimmy was blessed. Well, he blessed us enough to bring in some
I had the opportunity. That was a blessing, too.
Double Jeopardy's one of my favorite bottles. Probably one of the first bottles I ever bought at the blendery. Not this one, but the first one. It was super leathery, and it just got better every time. Mistral, a couple other ones that were good. This one right here is one that most people will never get. Jimmy happened to get a couple bottles of it, man.
No, one bottle, and I actually shared it with a friend, so I didn't get a whole bottle.
So we're gonna walk you through the blendery and its ability to be unique, different, and better, and why it's so hard, because even the whiskey warriors I was with recently, they were like, matter of fact, shout out to Chris Hewells, because he even goes, I said, Chris, what's your favorite bottle? He goes, I don't know. All of them? He goes, no, and I'm in whiskey, period. I was like, hey, what's your favorite bottle you ever? He's like, I just buy my brother's stuff now. So yeah. He goes, I literally don't know. And these are the guys who have every Pappy and Van Winkle and King of Kentucky and everything you want to collect, they got it at their house. Yeah, hanging up, collecting dust.
Multiples.
Seriously. So you go, your favorite stuff is your brother's stuff? He goes, yeah, and everybody was there because of the blendery at KBF, and here we are at my house because of the blendery in Texas. So
booze and food, baby.
We're gonna walk through a couple of these. Hell, I'm gonna do some segments on these my damn self because I know what's going on.
Yeah,
and even more importantly, this is the best whiskey I've ever had. I didn't even know whiskey had this much complexity until I went to the blendery, and it's stuff like this root beer, like golden grains, like orange juice, like amber rose, like fruity pebbles. RC Cola that you go, wow. Does other whiskey taste like this? And are you
fruit smoothie?
Oh, I told that story with
the list goes on, bro.
I said I was never gonna spend $200 on a bottle, and I was with him when he picked the barrels. And when I smelled that thing in real time on a video, I was like, "What'd you say this was?" He said, "Remember that barrel?" I said, "No." I said, "But I gotta have one." I said, "How much?" $207. I was like, God damn,
give it.
I had to do it. I personally spent $200 on a bottle of whiskey, which I said I would never do, because I could not believe that beyond a reasonable doubt, it would hold up in court.
You'll do it again.
No, I'm never doing it again. I ain't got to do it again. I'm in now. Look, before,
you don't have to.
I'm about to say, I might have had to back in the day, but now.
I mean, I don't think you ever had to.
There you go. No. That's how. Let me be very clear. He's right, because I'm not frivolous in that regard. I'm like, oh, who gives a shit?
You were laying the foundation for who you were. You weren't.
I know. It seriously puzzled me because I am a flavor guy. I am a cook. I love complexity. I want food to have texture and flavor and spice and a little salt and sodium. I bake food to make sure you experience everything, and with like one complete bite, you need it all. So when I had that, when I smelled it, and it physically, I'm saying physically.
Hey, what's up?
It physically smelled like a grape smoothie or grape something. I was like,
it was grapey. It was fruity. It was creamy. I'm like,
how did this work?
It's so good, bro. I should have brought it. I didn't even think about it.
I'm like, and this is out the barrel. He was like, yeah. This is when I still didn't believe in whiskey. So like,
you were very young in the game as far as getting involved.
I was like, this is out the barrel.
Yeah, man, that was Buff
So now, I've smelled and tasted so many great things straight out the barrel, I can't go back. So if I can't have it cash strength, you can keep it because it probably ain't strong enough.
They're all so good, dude.
Yeah, so Eric, tell them, what's the favorite bottle you've ever, like your favorite blendery bottle ever?
Whew.
And why?
I'm biased now because I just had Sugar Punch.
That shit's good, dude. It's incredible.
That's one of the better ones.
And there was only like 20 bottles, mind you.
Jimmy be sneaking in there.
First time I've had it, and it's incredible.
I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky.
34 proof.
And I would have split it with you. I'm that guy. Like I think it's for sharing. So it's so good. And this guy shares so much. I was like, man, you can take that bottle home, bro. That's how I feel. As much as you share with us.
I've learned this from Tim. Tim was sick, physically sick. He could not walk out of the airport the other day. I kid you not. Hey, Trevor, can you grab my bag? He had to go use the bathroom on the plane. Then he had to sit down for 15 minutes before we walked out to get our bags. And when I said, hey.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he should be better. He was better by the time we left. I told him.
Oh, good.
But the point is, when I said, hey, I got the guys, I said, man, what do you think I should have took? He's like, well, I got this, that. You want to take it, you can. I was like, I will, but I feel we've got such great things. Not knowing Jimmy was going to run into root beer and other stuff, it's hard to go there and be like, let me have him try this, but I'll bring back, or say, Tim, let me borrow this for a little bit and I'll bring it back. point is the best whiskey's at the blendery. That's the truth.
Hey, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'm so thankful for the bottles you brought me and the signed book, Freddie, no, Brent Elliott. But to be honest with you, that juice pales in comparison to this. I mean, flat out. Now, I can't speak on the Penelope Founders 13 year because that's MGP and we source a lot of MGP. I say we because I feel like I'm part of Blendery, but it's not mine. But it's still, what I mean is that, dude, this is where my heart's at.
Hey, it's changed a lot of whiskey hearts, to be clear, man. So your favorite bottle or pour now is sour sugar punch or what?
I like Sugar Punch, and I'll always go back to Double Jeopardy. Double Jeopardy's one of the first ones that I've had at the Blendery.
Look at the color on that, Eric.
I have, I think, all of them except the original. But that unknown mash bill bourbon rye, I know it's unique. I know it's
There'll never be any barrels like this again.
Once they're out, they're out. It's going to be a sad day. But
look at the color, guys. I mean, in comparison to these other ones, it's just there's so much char at the bottom of that bad boy.
Yeah, you know.
That's just one of my favorite ones of all time.
Okay. Gorilla Grip.
Get them, Glow. Jimmy, what about yourself, man? What's your favorite pour from the Blendery, man?
My favorite pour. Good gosh. That's a tough one, dude. Albino Bison.
I like that one.
That was a good one, but you know, do you mean like a blend or do you mean single barrel? Like, because for me, like,
always creep up on you.
They have so many expressions that they create through blending great barrels, and then they have these single barrel expressions that are just as phenomenal. So for me, it's hard to choose. I can't put my finger on one, but if I had to choose blends, I would say probably like RC Cola is up there. This new WB root beer is fucking creme de la creme, bro. Like, I was giddy to open it up for you guys yesterday to try, and I knew I was already ready to send it home with you. I just wanted you to try it, and I already knew. I said, take that home. It didn't take him long. He clutched that son of a bitch like Derrick Henry and them Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good, dog. So, so it's hard for me to say.
Every now and then when I'm at the blender, I'm like, I don't know what I would get, like, because I'm so used to it. And then there's some magic pop out of a barrel.
Yep.
You go, well, we're back in the game, guys. Yep. I think we just found another one.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Motherfucker shit.
Hot damn.
Because it feels normal. It feels normal to find such uniqueness. But this.
Shit, man.
Hey, man. You know what, man.
I gonna make it do what it do.
It's like, that's like even the raspberry relic or the raspberry lemon. Those were good. Kodiak was crazy. Like that Kodiak. I like the
Those
Kodiak.
are cool. Those are good. Those are cool. But again, those are single barrels. And those are like, to me, where Tim and Richard really shine is when they can take some barrels that are not necessarily basic barrels, exemplary barrels, but make them extraordinarily good.
But that's the point. The wizard himself sat right here and walked me through one time why single barrels are so important and unique. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't get it. Until you be part of 15 single barrels that all taste different, right? And you go, oh, that's what you meant. Because when it's batched or single barrel from other places, it gets diluted. The flavor's kind of like muted per se.
Yeah.
Every time there's a single barrel at the Blendery, it's like something that's like coming out of like the dead or something. It's like Lazarus rising.
And let's just pay some homage to single barrel, the godfather of single barrel, who was Elmer T. Lee. Because before Elmer T. Lee, there was no single barrel. It was all small batch. They didn't even go and check barrels and pull out unique barrels. Elmer T. started to do that. So that's a cool thing too, you know? I think people like that think outside of the box. Tim's one of those guys. And so for me, when you think outside of the box and you're customer oriented and you have the integrity that he has, you're always going to bring to the table the best of the best.
Hey, and I'm telling you right now, this is some of the best whiskeys. So let's walk you through a few of them. Double Jeopardy, as he said, very unique bottle because the series itself, Tim wants to get it to 12 years. A lot of it's still in Indiana, but every time he brings a few barrels in, he's like a kid on Christmas. He can't not help but bottle it because he goes,
so good.
It's so good, it's going to work. And he hates letting people blend with it because it's going to make everything better. And get this, because we don't know the math or chemistry or recipe, once this is gone, this is literally forever done.
Forever.
So if you are a Blendery member or someone who's going to get potentially the next 3 or 4, I would buy 4. Put 2 away.
Good luck.
Hold on.
Good luck, dude.
Hold on to 1. and do your best to drink some.
No, you better get happy with one and drink it.
Sugar Punch is an example of exactly what happens every now and then. Unfortunately, in Texas, we lose a lot of the whiskey. So Tim might open a barrel that he had high hopes for and look up and it's 35, 50, 60 bottles. So he doesn't make an announcement. We don't do a video, but if you happen to be in the blendery, like Jimmy, myself at times, he'll have something that's very unique, good fucking proof for those who are proofers, and you go, hey, would you be interested in one of these? Same price, $1.25, but there's only 30 of them. And he tries to say very unique things for his key customers, like a Jimmy G.
I don't even know how I got that, honestly.
That's my point.
I wasn't supposed to, and I think Tim grabbed one of his 4 and gave it to me, and so when he did that, I was like, oh, I'm going to share it, only right.
And now we have something that comes from, because we're a sourcer,
this is a new one.
The whiskey is sourced from MGP, Green River. I was going to say the other people, but I can't say their names. There's a few, Buff Turkey,
gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
Yeah, so you go, okay, well, what's this? Well, you see the Prohibition sticker. This was a sticker originally that was put on the back of a Green River bottle that was sold during this time or before this time, I believe.
No snitching.
That part. And objectively, it is symbolic to that of something that has history in it.
Yeah.
The difference between history and heritage. Heritage is when a moment happens and you survive something. History is what did happen. Think about that.
And I think heritage to take pride in it and history.
Yeah.
We're not always proud of history. We're always proud of heritage.
There you go. And how did you I guess what you hold on to, what you keep with you, what was monumental during that time?
Yeah.
So this one I haven't even tried.
Medicinal. Let's pop that motherfucker.
Look, I'm gonna get into it now. But I'm giving you the
rundown.
As I said, I'm gonna quit acting like I don't know. I'm right there when the bottles are coming out. Now this is
blend.
a 4 grain. Is this
That's a blend?
This is a blend?
Yes, it is. Three
So
barrel blend that
barrel.
Richard came up with. And it is phenomenal, bro.
Well, we're gonna try this too. Now, guys, we won't try these to do some segments collectively with these, and myself included. But again, anytime they blend 2 or 3 barrels, Richard's looking for something that is unique, something that basically is pronounced.
Yeah.
So when you say, "Hey, I'm Mr. So and So," okay, I know you're a guy.
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy G, the Whiskey Rebel. That's them. You know what I mean? So. This right here is another one where he's trying to find that sweet spot to make sure when Jimmy tastes it, Eric tastes it, there's magic, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pour some of that.
Unfortunately, unavailable to be available and to be available.
Raspberry River?
Shit.
Did they take something out and put this in the 18 year?
No. This
So
is a single barrel, straight up raspberry note from Green River barrels, those ones he got, and it is fucking crazy. If they age that, I don't know, because it's not the raspberry tea one.
If they put that in the raspberry,
They didn't, dude.
So this would come out of raspberries.
I heard this was all single barrel. I don't think it was aged in anything else, but I could be wrong.
And now, last but not least,
The winner.
one of the greatest of all times.
The champ is here. Oh, Battle of the Blend champ?
Ah!
Oh, sorry.
Let's celebrate too early. All right.
There was another blend or a single barrel that came out. Matter of fact, it was the white to the
Very old cola?
Very old cola. Oh, I should have got yours.
It's okay. He's bringing it next week.
He will be here.
Yeah. He texted me today.
Shout out to our guy Daniel, man. Look,
Shout out Daniel, man. He's a good guy, man.
dude. I'll tell you.
And a whiskey fucking genius.
He's learning. Well, it was an inheritance. So he inherited the mall that his dad owned, and that this liquor store was failing per se.
Well,
so
he turned
part
it
of
around,
keeping
didn't
it going, now he's about to build out a whole bourbon room and bourbon section for it.
He has a mall.
That's my point.
I'm about to open a restaurant.
So you see,
I'm about to move to Ozarks.
So when
I'm about
you-
to talk to Daniel.
when you think like this, you're sitting there with a guy,
Jesus.
and you
These
go,
opportunities, my man.
I've been in the
Let's
room.
open the door for rooms for you, boy.
I tell you what he told me I could really do off camera. He was like, Trevor, hey, I wouldn't extend this to nobody else. Maybe you and Tim only, but I'll save that off camera. This right here is another thing that keeps the blendery at the cutting edge. And I'm gonna be clear, Tim will tell you there's nothing he could have done to make this. You know, they could have figured out a formula to make this root beer.
Yeah, but he picked that barrel.
But he didn't taste like this when he probably picked
How
it.
you know?
Because for whatever reason, when it comes to Texas, something happens.
It's that magic touch, baby.
It's something that happens from there to Texas, and something changes, man. I don't know what it is either, but I'm like, something happened because this didn't taste like this. And I had 30. The first time, dude, I drank a good amount that night. I just went to bed. I wasn't even drunk the first time I went to KBF.
These are part of those barrels that came in that barrel day when we tried a bunch but didn't try them all. And
this is one of them ones?
yeah. So these, all those, listen. I gotta give a huge credit to this guy's palate. Tim knows how to pick a barrel.
Orange juice. I found orange juice when it was orange juice.
He picked it and you found it later.
It was so orangey.
They change.
That's my point. It was so orangey you couldn't drink that without thinking about
He
orange
probably
juice.
should have bottled it then.
That's what he said. So remember, we did the video. He goes, guess what? Orange juice is back. Because
it went lemony as fuck.
Who want to drink lemonade out of a barrel?
No.
But point is this guy special? Out of these, Eric and Jimmy, what are some of your favorites, man, and why? Tell them about the blendery, man.
Have we had the Kentucky Elixir yet?
Not yet.
I'm about to get in.
What do you got?
Man.
This
the feathered 4 grain.
Feathered 4 grain.
Man, it's a solid one. I mean, it drinks so soft. To me, it's so approachable. It's easy to I could just kill that bottle. Super easy. I can speak on that one. I can speak on the Raspberry River.
The one you enjoy, man, or the one that you think needs the most highlighted.
I mean, they're all so good in their own right. There's just such a vast majority. Like this sugar punch is crazy, right? But it's really up front. Why it's sugar punch. This feathered 4 grain is soft and approachable. I mean, I need to try this Kentucky Elixir because I've heard a lot of good things. I heard it's like an orange bomb, real orangey, and we know Tim loves that citrus, right?
Oh, for sure. Well, that's definitely one of the notes he enjoys.
He loves citrus notes for sure.
And citrus comes from what brand specifically?
I think all brands have some citrus.
But like Turkey or Buffalo has a high citrus note. I can't remember.
Buffalo has more grape.
More sweet fruit forward.
So who has the citrus then?
Dude, this one smells crazy.
Is your buddy PJ?
Probably.
With the
I've only seen him on his bike.
Oh yeah, he's got a charger.
I get like an orange tea.
Guys, what we'll tell you this is if you're looking into getting into whiskey, one of the best places to start your collection is at the Whiskey Blender. Even more importantly, you just learned firsthand how the blendery is so unique. Anything you want to leave them with, because guys, I know for a fact I'm gonna leverage these guys being here on Mondays, and do some segments because I don't have all these bottles, but I've got these guys, and we want to talk a little bit more about the benefits of drinking great whiskey and where to get it.
Well, I think the blendery. The cool thing about the blendery is that we get to at least try before I buy.
Oh,
so
sure.
for me to be able to partake and try a sample of something before I make that purchase, even though for me, like you know me with bottles, I'll buy them. We'll drink them, or if we don't like them, we'll give them away.
Yeah, what's going on?
But I think more so it's just to be able to try it and get your palate acclimated. Some of these people aren't going to be ready for this. Some of these bottles are not entry level bottles.
None of them are, man. What the fuck?
But with that being said, try it, dude. Because the only way you're going to learn is to try it. When I first started drinking whiskey, dude, it was shots and beers. Then it went to whiskey on ice. Then it went to whiskey on a cube. Now I drink neat whiskey. I don't drink anything but neat whiskey.
Yeah.
So it's an evolution, dude.
What I'll say is you can look at this lineup, come back a month from now, we can have 6 other blendery bottles.
Brand new, different.
Completely different.
Yep.
To me, the whiskey blendery is there's news and there's good news. The news is FOMO is real, fear of missing out. If you don't get the bottle,
They're gone.
It's gone forever. But the good news is
There's more coming.
there's more coming right around the corner.
100%.
Sugar punch, again, first time I've had it, but I'll tell you, it's like catching lightning in a bottle.
Oh,
The only good news is Tim's caught it more than once, and he's gonna catch it again.
Yeah, man.
So there's just more great whiskey around the corner.
yeah.
Excited about what he's done in the past and going up to Kentucky,
Oh my God, dude.
doing more barrel picks, doing different barrel picks. I mean,
Dude, I signed up for the Patreon. Regardless of whether I have access or not, I'm gonna support Tim. I'm behind his vision. I'm full fledged, dude. And there's probably a good few hundred people that are like minded as me and are behind Tim 100%.
Well, I think that's another episode I'll do with you guys at another time. Where we're just talking about what does it mean to be a collector? What does it mean to be a hobbyist? Why is this unique? And it's funny because when people think of whiskey or alcohol, you think I'm gonna get drunk. When realistically, you sat here now and done
And I'm not drunk.
75 minutes of content
Drinking.
because we've enjoyed telling you about whiskey and our journey. And that's what this is about. It ain't about how much can we
Get
drink.
twisted.
It's like we'll drink as much as we can, but we ain't drink
As much as we want.
as much as we can when it's this good. When it's this good, it's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
If I drink as much as I can, I'll throw up.
Then you can't drink that much.
Oh, I can.
You can't. You drink as much. You're like, oh, there's a line.
That's what I mean. So I drink as much
Once
as
you hit
I
that,
want.
hey, he drank that 145 Old Carter Batch 4. Tim was like, I crossed over. And Buck had that bullshit. He was like this.
One drink too many.
And then get this, he mixed it with Barton. So he was like this. I was so peaked after that.
Literally.
It was serious because now you're taking 144 and 120 something, or maybe 116, whatever one that last Barton was a Slade, bro. He's so gone. But
Cooked.
anywho, everybody went to bed. Everybody got home safe, guys. KBF's a real thing. Bourbon's a real thing. Whiskey blender ain't going nowhere. We've got
Going up. We going up.
10 years of work left, people. Stay tuned. Keep it whiskey. Until next time, stay tuned for the other segments because there's at least 3 bottles I'm going to get into.
Bro.